Righty, boys, we're chatting about Facebook and more accurately, the reaction function.
The reaction function of Facebook, boys. I was scrolling through Facebook recently, lads, and I saw someone had passed away. And it was one of those like John Johnson.
John Johnson,
right?
John J. Johnson.
What are the chances?
And I was like, oh, I really liked that guy.
Vale.
Vale, obviously.
Valet.
Is it Valet?
It's definitely Valet.
Oh, that's huge.
Did you say Vale?
Yeah, I knew it was wrong. But
Oh, really?
didn't.
yeah.
Why do they spell it like that then?
It's like Latin or some shit.
Yeah. Have you said it? Have you ever said the word?
I always just say Vale.
So if someone walked in, let's say,
Like Canning Vale.
Yeah,
Let's say-
no, it's Canning Valet.
let's say someone at your work had a friend who passed away, right?
Yeah.
And then you spoke to them. Would you say?
I'd say tough luck, mate. Get back to work. We're not paying you to be sad, are we?
Would you say, I'm so sorry to hear about your friend Valet Simon?
I wouldn't. It's not in my normal terminology. I just read
I feel like
it.
it's only used in
Instagram
Text.
posts. Yeah.
because no one's 100%.
It's just that this might be the first time anyone's ever said it.
Vale.
Maybe it is Valet.
Okay.
No,
Well,
it's definitely Valet.
yeah. That's
Do you know who says it a fair bit? Jared Waitley.
Yeah, he would.
Jared Waitley is just, he's so
Does
eloquent.
he say it right?
He's so eloquent. And he's a fucking sexy boy, isn't he?
He really is.
Good morning.
I've never heard him say that.
Me neither.
But you seem, maybe, is it because he's sleeping next to you?
Yeah.
Okay. That's Joe's like, if Joe had a Jared Waitley quote, mine would be, it's footy from all angles. Where Joe says,
yeah.
good morning.
No, they were even the time when he was away in when he was calling the Olympics, and it was David King and the other guy
yes.
filling in.
Yes.
Whenever they would mention Jared, they would go, "Good morning."
Good morning. That's
There
true.
you go. Boys, anyway, so I was scrolling through Instagram the other day.
Jared's dead.
I was
Ballet.
I was going through Facebook the other day and I was scrolling. And then I saw one of these Valet posts,
Valet,
right? Vale
yes.
posts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And I was like, wow,
Tomato to Valet.
you know, John Johnson's dead. How do I...
JJ.
I was like, I want to show my love.
Yeah.
But not enough to like comment. I was like, I'll...
It's awkward to comment.
Yeah,
With
you-
all due respect, it's awkward
yeah,
to
you
comment.
don't
What do you say?
So I just go into...
Another one bites
Yeah.
the dust. Dun-dun-dun.
He's shackering in heaven.
Yeah. So then I just do what everyone else is doing to the post. I hold down the react button and then I'm given a couple options here. Like? I don't like the fact that he's dead.
Yeah.
Love? Oh, I don't love the fact that he's dead. Care?
I don't care the fact that
And then it's like
Ha-ha
laugh.
reaction?
Then it's like laughing. Yeah. And I'm like, well, that's if
not
I hope I don't accidentally click that one because that would actually ruin me. And then sad is like crying is like,
Sad's good. Sad fits the occasion.
but it's a bit like
It's a-
dramatic. It's a
yeah.
bit dramatic. Like, especially if you don't know the guy. Like you just like know of him
You're
or
an
like,
acquaintance of John.
or if it's like a famous person. And then what's the other one? Like
angry.
angry, yeah.
Angry is actually
Angry's probably like
angry is suitable, but then it's like, are you angry that the
Circumstantial.
person is sad that they're dead?
yeah. That's the thing. It's like
Angry is circumstantial. If they were murdered, you could be angry. If they passed away from cancer, I guess you'd be angry at cancer.
it's like the 5 stages of grief, right?
Yeah,
You
in
should-
one react.
You like it, then you love it.
yeah, maybe you should
There
go
should be a
from
denial react.
every week. You should go from each different one.
I have noticeably, very recently, I have found myself, because I just see it and then I think, oh, well, like I want to show some form of respect. But the automatic standard reply, no matter what you press, if you don't hold, if you just touch, it's like. And then I'm finding myself liking things, then being like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Because I imagine the notification goes through, and then it's like, okay, fuck.
Jake McKenna likes
Jake
these
liked that your
posts.
uncle died. Sick. What a guy. What a lovely guy.
Yeah.
And then that period where you're deciding on what your second emotion should be after, joy for the death. That's where it's quite important that you get that accurate.
That's right, boys. I want to break this down. I want to know what the appropriate way to react to a Facebook post about someone dying is.
Okay.
Because I also every time I click something, so like recently I saw one today actually, someone passed away, and I did the love react. And then
I wouldn't.
And then I went into like the
stats.
The stats, right? Yeah, I went in to see what everyone else is doing. And I was in the second majority of the love reacts, and like one of my good friends also love reacted. So I was like, at least we're going down in the ship together. What do you reckon?
Love, okay, I go back on what I said. Love can mean like I'm showing love.
I think so, yeah. Sending love.
I wouldn't like would be the last one. I wouldn't do ha. I take that back. Ha would be the last
That's going to
one.
be the worst one.
Yeah.
Let's rank them. Ha would be the worst you could ever do.
Then angry.
Then angry.
Yeah, angry seems.
Angry is just odd.
Then yeah.
If you're doing angry,
What's
you
wrong?
should definitely be peering on people's watch out lists.
Then like.
Then like, yep.
Like's not good. Love,
I reckon-
love makes sense.
Then
I reckon heart,
I reckon sad is
sad.
the worst after that.
crying, and then
I think
heart is, and then
care is the best.
Care's the best.
Care's the best.
So if we were to rank them opposite, so the best one you should do is care.
Yep.
Yep.
Then love.
Yep.
Yep.
Then we're thinking sad.
Yep.
Yep.
Then like.
Then like.
I would almost flip those. I think like is better than sad. No, maybe not.
That's how sad you are.
It is
And
hard.
then love. No, we've already done love. What's the fucking? What's the next one?
Angry.
Angry and then laugh. Do not laugh.
No, don't laugh.
It's not
Definitely don't laugh.
humorous.
But
He-
okay, what if someone dies and
Here we go. Here we go.
It's
Wha-
someone that we really hate, and
Okay.
then what are we doing?
Okay.
If,
Hypothetically,
say, for
the big fella's back.
example, which one?
Adolf returns. Adolf returns. What are we doing?
Okay, Adolf comes back for a day, and
The bitch
someone
is
takes him out,
Yeah.
and then would be a valet Hitler.
I don't. Would there be a valet? I don't think anyone would valet.
No,
about
just
it.
the headline would be Hitler dead again.
Yeah.
Like-
Hitler died at whatever age he was.
Maybe that would be another time to be like another one bites the dust.
Nice. That would be good.
I guess then if it's someone you really hate, then I feel like love is
It's
it's love, but because then you see the opposite
Yeah.
side of the
I
coin. Say
love-
for example, if
Then you're
someone,
loving the sentiment.
Yeah,
say
you're
for
not
example
showing
someone who they're like a serial killer or something like that, and they died.
Yep.
And you're like, oh, that bastard finally cooked it. And then you love react it. No one's thinking, he's sending his love to the serial killer.
Yeah, that's true.
You know?
Context is important.
One final point before we close this chapter.
Oh, you reckon we've tied it up in a nice little bow, have we?
What would you do?
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, it's ish, bro.
If I'm recording next week, I'm Superman.
Sponsored by Symphony Tissues.
Oh
One
my
ply.
God. You just gave him 6 tissues.
Yeah,
And
I just
why does
gave
that
him-
still
I gave
feel
him
like
5.
not enough?
Because yeah, I muted my mic.
Oh, yeah, cool.
I think
Yeah, I
I
feel
gotta
like-
blur out the video as well.
I think the guy
I don't
heard
know how
that.
to do that.
I think the guy heard that over the grinding next. So. No, but before we finish this, I just
Oh,
want to get
yes.
to one last point.
Okay.
Obviously, you get lots of options on Facebook, but what if you see the post on Instagram?
Just double tap that bitch.
Bland.